day. That's exciting. Coin market cap, we are on now.
All right, everybody, welcome to today's AMA. Today we're going to talk all about nSights. We are so excited. We were just listed on CoinMarketCap overnight. Several weeks ago, we went up on CoinGecko. So we're having a ball. We've got so many new people here. Really excited to see you. I want to introduce to you today Mr. Doug Kyle. He is the CEO and founder of nSights, and it's super exciting to see you, Doug. We've also got on here Peter Gantner, who is the CEO and founder of True Badger and all of our Nexus ecosystem, with Corey Moran as well. Super excited to have you all in the room. I'm going to turn it right over to you, Doug and Peter and Corey.
Well, thank you, guys. Really appreciate you being here. We got a lot to go through today. I'm going to cover a lot of dates and times on nSights. Let's go ahead and just kind of knock those out of the way, and then we can kind of get into other things we might want to cover. For you guys that are new to nSights, some of these dates may not make sense to you. It really is for some of the folks that were with us from the beginning. But one of the dates that we're going to talk about is the what we call the top-up date for the launch. That will cover all of the folks that were going to top up the accounts to a certain market cap. It will also cover the folks that for one reason or another couldn't trade on Catapult that day because of your technology, and primarily the iPhone, iOS, Trust Wallet issues and stuff that you guys were having. All of those tokens should be released for claim on the 12th of this month. So by next Friday, I think is the 12th. Then the Las Vegas tokens that we gave away for nSi. Now, nSi, True Badger, and Catapult, they'll have different dates, but nSi will be done by the 26th of this month. Sharona and the staff need 2 weeks to do all the reconciliation. Once they get that done, they will give that to me, and about a week after that, we'll have those tokens launched for release. So the date on that is the 26th of this month. Then our weekly AMAs. nSights weekly AMAs, guys, are going to be on Monday nights, 6 p.m. Pacific time, and that's whether it's Pacific Standard or Daylight Time. It's going to be Pacific time for the AMAs. That is the beginning of our Monday night calls for Digi and nSights. And so we'll do the first 15 minutes on AMA, or updating you on nSights. And then we'll go directly into our trainings that we give on Digi and nSights. Last but not least, the beta testing and the launch date of nSights itself. Beta testing is going really well. We need to ramp up this next week. One of the issues we have is the actual execution on PancakeSwap. Boss, our lead programmer, who runs all of our programmers overseas, as you guys know, was here in Vegas with us. He was here at my house for almost 3 weeks. They actually just landed in their hometown probably about 5 minutes ago. So they have been en route back home. We got back to our office and home just a day and a half ago. So it's been a long month of nSights development and Las Vegas and everything else we've been doing. So when we look at the beta testing, it's gone well. The one area that we need to work on this week is the actual handshaking between nSights and PancakeSwap. We will have that done this week. That is highest priority for the programming staff come their Monday morning. That is number one, to get that done. Once that's done, beta testing should be done by the end of next week. And I'm expecting the launch of actual nSights also to be on the 26th of this month for everybody. We may roll out a secondary test group once I get the live actual trades going. I'll let everybody know on that. I'd like to increase the number of people that I have working on nSights or trying nSights out to maybe a couple of hundred people initially, so that I can see how everything is functioning, and then I'll turn it on for everybody, which will probably end up being a few thousand people on day one. When we go live, we have now over 5,000 wallet holders, and that is growing rapidly. So I imagine that we'll have thousands and thousands of people on nSights very, very quickly. So those are the dates and the announcements of what we got going on. So Mr. Ganner, why don't you talk to us, buddy?
I think you filled in everything, buddy.
Well, why don't you talk about our $30 million market cap? How'd that happen?
I was going to say, I want to hear from Peter. How's Peter feeling about our market cap today?
Pretty good. Yeah, really good about it. It's great. I think we're actually over 6,000 wallet holders right now.
Yeah,
it's growing quickly. Last time I looked, it was 5,000 something. So it's going quick.
Yes. Yeah, when you build things correctly and you take your time and you build community behind them and you do things right, market caps go up. I don't, that's about all that you can say about that. And
because we have a lot of new people on today that found us just today, I want to remind everybody or let you know that we have an entire ecosystem, the Nexus ecosystem. And we started with TrueBadger, the TrueBadger token, and we are building out utility after utility after utility. nSights is one of them. And I want you all to know that just by holding TrueBadger tokens, you have access to so much more than you can imagine. So we want to encourage everybody to please go look at TrueBadger, follow the TrueBadger Telegram channel, really stay up to speed over there as you're learning all about nSights. That's where it all started. That's where the magic happened, and the magic continues to build as we release utility after utility, company after company. We're really excited about it and really excited that you're all here. Back to you, Peter.
Excellent. And just so everybody here knows that, TrueBadger, nSights, everything we're doing are DAOs, which means that you as a community member will have a say-so in the direction of the project, of the company that's formed. And, that's the way we believe that this space should work, is as DAOs, which are decentralized autonomous organizations. That means that token holders are the owner of the entire entity. Meaning we work for you guys, right? That's essentially what it means. We're here to build wealth, build success, and create value for the token holders and for the customers of each and every single one of the projects as we roll out the utility. So today we'll be rolling out SAFUfied as well, which is another project that we're working on and continuing to grow and build. We should have a date for that token launch here any day now. We're closing in on one. So that's going to be exciting to get that going. As soon as nSights technology is actually rolled out and people are able to use the project, I think that the market cap is just going to go crazy from that point forward, because it's a tool that's absolutely needed in this space. It's there are tens of thousands, if not millions of people that are out there going, I need this information. And so when you're building projects and products that have massive audiences that people need to use and are willing to pay for to use, that's how you build successful projects that can end up with tremendous market caps moving forward. And we're about community. Community is the power here. Community is what drives nSights, TrueBadger, SAFUfied, Catapult. All of these are being driven by what is necessary to drive them, and that is a focus on community and great products that work. So there's three things that it takes for crypto projects to really grab a hold and have a long-term future. I don't know about everybody else on here. I'm not here for today, right? Just to see the market cap go over 30 million. I'm here to see what the market cap is in a year and 2 and 5 years, to see how many customers we end up having that are using the technology and that are trading and growing their wealth utilizing our products. That's what's important, because that's how a company can get to in the hundreds of millions, billions of dollars, and who knows where it can go. I actually look forward to the day, and I know it's not here yet, but where my tokens can get me some type of a distribution on a monthly, quarterly basis, because the company is profitable and it's providing tons of services to lots of different people, and they're willing to pay for those services. That's how we build long-term wealth through these projects that we're working on and the stuff that we're doing. And that is our focus on every single project that we're doing, is what is this going to look like in 3, 5, 10, 20 years from now? And how much wealth are we going to build? How many people are we going to set free from being able to have to worry about retirement or jobs, or how they're going to pay for the car when it breaks down, or any of that stuff that's out there? And that's the exciting part about the technology that underlies. So the 3 things: technology. So you've got the technology of the blockchain itself. And then you've got the technology that drives the products that we're building, right? And that's nSights, that's the trading, that's the information, right? That's the data. It's going to let you know what the whales are doing, right? Wouldn't it be great to know what the whales are doing with right now with NSI, right? Yes, it's always good to know what they're doing. So that's the technology part of it. Number 2 is the team that's behind it, that they've actually successfully built businesses. They understand finance. They understand everything that it takes. They understand community. Huge part right there, guys. That there's not, when you look at building business and you look at it, customer service is huge. But when it comes to the blockchain space, it's about community. So you need to have a team that understands community. It understands building that stuff. So that's the second part. And then the third part is the community itself, the people that are behind it. Are they getting in to make a quick buck? Or are they getting in to be in it for the long haul? Or the magic is it's both. There's some people coming in to make some quick money, and there's people that are there that are going to hold. And some of the holders take a small portion of it, and they're going back and forth. These are the beautiful ways that we're structuring all of these projects and bringing these things together. And that's the bright future of the Nexus ecosystem: True Badger, Catapult, Safufied, nSights, CNP, and many more to come that are going to be launched through this system and built out. So I think what we should probably do is take some questions right now, since we're an AMA. We've got, don't want to spend too much time on here on Saturday, because we do have the launch of Safufied. We're going to start walking you guys through getting your wallet set up. Somebody asked, what
awesome.
is
Yeah, I've got one right here. So let's see. How do we claim the tokens? Or will they just be airdropped into our wallets?
So the tokens are claimed through our claim center. And so if you have True Badger and you held True Badger during the time of our snapshots are when we take a picture of the entire holders. So on BS Scan, at a moment in time, we take a picture of the current holders. With our projects, we do that 5 times, and then we take an average of the 5 times. So if you increase each time, you're going to end up with a little bit bigger percentage. If you sell off, you'll end up with a little bit lower percentage of those. You can participate in just one of the 5 and then get a portion of those. But when you are ready to go redeem those, we have videos out there. Those are done on catapultswap.io, and you would go redeem those there.
Yeah, and Deb, when they ask a question like that, could they be specific? Are they talking about Vegas? Are they talking about top up? What are they talking about? But all of it is going to be redeemed through the claim process that Peter just talked about. But
right.
Be very specific with your question, guys. So
yeah. And their question was just in relationship to claiming tokens. So I felt, that, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's really wide. And for everybody that's new, we got a lot of new people on. Some of that doesn't relate to you guys. When we're done answering a couple more questions, I am going to do a quick overview on nSights itself, show all the new folks what you guys haven't seen before. So let's go ahead with the questions.
So someone asked, what is a market cap? A market cap is simple. It's the number of tokens out in circulation times the price of the actual one token. You multiply those together and you come up with a market cap. So the total value of all tokens in distribution.
Yeah. And it basically represents the health of the token or health of the company, guys.
All right. Let's see. So you got that one. Are you planning to do snapshots again?
Yes, we will be doing snapshots again. I believe we've done 3 or 4 on Safufied. I'll have to check on that. I believe there's one more left for Safufied, and then we'll start doing snapshots for Catapult and as well for CNP and for a project that shall not be named yet. Dun, 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 dun.
All right.
Let's back up just for a second, guys, because we do have a lot of new people, and I don't want them to miss out on what Peter's saying here. Guys, we have an ecosystem, True Badger. You've heard us kind of refer to it a little bit. What are these snapshots? What are we talking about? Well, in True Badger, the owners of True Badger are taking part of all of the launches that we do. nSights was a launch, and we're doing airdrops to the True Badger token holders on these launches. So if you're brand new today and you're part of nSights, you really need to understand what True Badger is also, because every time we launch a token, like we did nSights, we'll launch more tokens that we are the early adopters of these tokens that get the greatest rise of profit potentially. And the token holders of True Badger get airdrops from these tokens for being token holders or early adopters to the ecosystem. You need to understand that because there's a huge opportunity for you here.
Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Yes. What is a snapshot? Yeah. So Doug just kind of explained, Johnny, what a snapshot is. So, well, he didn't explain the snapshot, but so we look at the holders that we have on True Badger, right? And we, on specific dates, will take a snapshot of the database to see of of the blockchain, I should say, of how many people are holding True Badger tokens and how long have they with the snapshots they're compared, right, to see who's holding, how long they're holding. And with people who are holding the tokens, you get more tokens when we release new projects, right? So being part of the True Badger Nexus ecosystem is a really, really big deal. It's a great way to build your portfolio of really phenomenal tokens as we're releasing them. So that kind of explains what a snapshot is. We're taking a look at our wallet holders and what they're holding on certain dates and making determinations on how many more tokens you're going to be able to claim depending on those numbers.
Yeah, and I think nSights on the day that we did our airdrop to True Badger, to keep it back on nSights, and I don't want to confuse people between nSights, True Badger, and the ecosystem and everything that's going on if you're new to nSights. But we did an airdrop to True Badger, and on that day it was worth, I think, Peter, 1.2 million.
The NSI one, yeah, it's worth 1.8, a little over 1.8 right now.
Yeah, so that's the airdrop that they're talking about and kind of asking about for all the new folks.
Yeah, so please tell us about the tokens we will get from the Vegas ticket purchase.
The tokens for the people that went to the event or did the streaming will get a claim, just like what we're talking about here on the nSights tokens for being part of that event, as we talked about. So that will be done on the event will be done on the 26th of this month. So that'll be, the claim will be available on that date.
Excellent. And most of the questions, I hope somebody's watching YouTube. I have it up over here, but I haven't looked at the questions coming in quite yet. Most of the rest of the questions are about Safufide and when that's going to be launching and what that's going to look like. So Doug, maybe at this time you'd like to move forward and show a little bit of nSights.
Yeah, I think we should,
can
because
stay
I want
on.
to answer to the people that are here for nSights
Yes.
and not get too far off on. And that's a deal with our ecosystem, guys. We got so much going on. We could answer many, many questions, and people that are brand new don't understand what we're talking about. So anyways, I'll jump into NSI here just real quick, just so everybody can see. Deb, see my chart okay?
Yes, I can see it.
So for you guys that are new, one of the things that Peter talked about was the whales, or understanding the whales, tracking what the top percentage of the market's doing. We can see where whales are buying and selling. I do detailed training on this so that you can actually know where the movers and shakers within a coin are buying and selling. We also have things like commitment of traders, where we track actual what's going on between the token holders and the whales. I've done lots of training on this. This is a live chart. Main reason I'm showing it to you guys, this is actually hooked to an account. It is a live chart. The software is running in real time, working beautifully. It tracks the coins that chart has in it, the percentage of coins, it tracks their goals. Everything is working. The next step is for us, like I said, to hook this now through the buying, the order entry system, hooking this directly to PancakeSwap, and then start executing trades. After we do that, we're ready to go live with everybody actually using nSights and beginning to take advantage of a lot of the very powerful tools that are in here, like, you know, break-even points, knowing exactly where that break-even point is on the charts, and knowing where you are in profit or not in profit, tracking your reflection on your coins, tracking your taxes on your coins or your tradability fees on your coins. All of that is now done. And it's going to make, again, a very, very powerful system for the new folks. I've done detailed walkthroughs on this. If you're brand new, reach out and be sure to watch one of those so you understand the power of what you just got involved in, which is probably one of the most powerful systems out there, will be the most powerful system out there. We'll have vetting of tokens. We'll have AMAs that are announced on the platform, news that's on the platform about the token you're trading, so you can keep really up to date on the information on that token, so that you know when to buy, you know when to sell, you know when to take profit, or you know when to add to your trade. And it becomes, I think, probably the most powerful tool in terms of really creating potential strong income in the DeFi space. So if you're brand new today, you've stepped into something that is extremely powerful, and you're going to be very happy that you found what we're doing. So, all right, I'm going to release that back so that they understand all that, Deb, and then finish up with, now guys, we'll probably go into other questions. Again, if you're brand new, what you're going to be hearing is other tokens that we're launching, just like NSI. These are being launched through our ecosystem. And because you found us today, whether you knew this or not, you stepped into an environment that launches coins, and you are able to be early adopters in some of these coins. Safufide is one that Peter's going to talk about now, because we've got questions about that, but it is an opportunity to be here at the right time, at the right place, trading coins that have tremendous upside potential. So with that, Peter, I'm going to turn that back to you, buddy.
Buddy, I'm going to answer them all in one fell swoop. That's in 29 minutes. We will have the presentation for Safufide, and you'll learn everything you need to know about it. Walk you through how to set it up, how it's going to go, the time frame on being able to actually transfer tokens like True Badger and all that into your safe. So that'll be in about 29 minutes, guys. Just go to the Telegram chat, come visit us, and we're going to go over everything with that.
Peter, for the people that aren't in the Telegram chat that just joined NSI today, can we post that link in the chat here for them so that they could come and learn?
Yeah, I'll go ahead
Yeah,
and grab it. And
absolutely.
also for the folks, the new folks in the Telegram channel for nSights, we have been posting on a regular basis, letting you know that there's a whole other community that you could be involved in. So we post that often, but I will post it in the chat here on Zoom and out on the YouTube as well.
Somebody just posted, we just hit 31 million.
Woo!
All right.
Oh my goodness.
See some happy faces there.
Mm.
Okay. All right, Deb, is that it? Do we have more questions that we need to answer, or how are we doing?
I think we have a few more that we can probably answer. So one of the questions is token pre-swap release launch dates, believe 11/18. Let's see, 11/18 was mentioned for StaFuFi token release. Is that a pre-sale similar to NSI? How many tokens will be released, launched before? Oh, goodness gracious, by the end of the year, so people may plan their finances accordingly. Guys, this is it's a moving, flowing situation, right? There's a lot of technology that's behind this and a lot of stuff going on. So the best I can tell you is just keep your ears peeled, keep it out there, and we'll get you the information as soon as we can. We're definitely not holding it back to try and mess anybody up, but we can only put out information once we have it, so we can deliver on what we're saying we will do. And so when we are able to launch to give you any of that information, we'll be sure to let you guys know first thing. So right now we've given you all the information we can on the different projects and the different things that we're working on. All right. All right. Is there going to be a list of wallet addresses that are included in the top up happening on the 11th so that people can check to see if their form was successful in being included? If you submitted the form, we know it was successful, guys, because it was a database, and there definitely wasn't anything left. Now, if you submitted your form maybe in some other way.
Let me answer that too, Peter.
Go ahead, buddy.
There were issues here. So, we've done everything that we can to reach out to everybody, emails. Let me bring this up. And
Doug, remember, we did get everybody that was on that list that Sharona was working on. So that one's good.
Yeah, but there, I'm going to share. Let me get to the right place before I share.
Guys, the raw data from the convention streaming has been uploaded. I have all the emails of everybody who should have access to that. And I'm adding those now to each one of the videos. In addition, I'll be editing and taking out all the dead time, but some of you have already received your path to those videos, and some of you haven't. But watch your email, and you'll get the email from YouTube telling you that it's available to you because you purchased streaming or you were at the event and got the streaming for free.
Okay, I'm going to say this, and I want to be really, really clear because there's often confusion, and so I'm going to try my best.
Doug, I just took the screen away. Would you mind taking the names off of there or hiding that column?
No, I have it on there for a purpose.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, though, for your concern. I took away the email addresses.
All right.
Okay. These are the ones that Sharona reached out to that we couldn't find. And so only these people are on this list. If you don't see your name on this list, don't panic. It doesn't mean you're not on the list. But what I want to show you is this down here. This is a list of addresses. We have no idea who they are or what they are because we didn't get full addresses. So there's going to be a group of people potentially. I don't know if we found them in another way. I don't know, but we've done our best. to find everybody. When I look at all of these, we know exactly how many people had one round left. Here's that list, okay? We know how many people had 2 rounds left. We know how many people had 3 rounds left. We know how many people didn't get any trades and what the pop-up was for that. We know the 0 rounds here. This is all of those. We have everybody's address, okay? Right here. They didn't get any. And so we know, and we know the people that didn't hit our magic number that we're trying to get to, which will be somewhere between the 70 billion and 60 billion number. So we know all of those things, guys. There is a very, very small group. That was what I was showing you that I can't identify. And that we did everything we could, and they may be somewhere in here after all, I don't know. But I do know that those numbers, when they were given to us, were not full numbers, and we had no other access. We sent emails, we tried contacting, we did everything we could to contact everybody that was on those lists. So to answer your question, this is a done deal. So everybody is on here, and it is a done deal, and it will go out on that date that I said. Okay, that's that. Okay.
Yeah, just I'm seeing questions on what happens if we didn't fill out the form, guys. Everybody who was with us that day as we were moving forward with this knew to grab that form and go ahead and fill out. We talked about it all day. We posted it in Telegram. We posted it everywhere we could. So
there's 2 answers to that. 2 answers. Okay. Answer number 1 is what Deb just said. If you had problems trading, you had to fill out that form that day. Okay, that's for the people that had problems, okay, with iPhone or whatever their problem was. It could have been a personal problem that your computer wasn't working. It didn't matter or what the reason was. You just had to fill out that form. The other people Peter's talked about also in other AMAs are the people that we talked about the bell curve. In our bell curve, we wanted to have our average person at about 60 to 70 billion tokens minimum. There are some people that fell short of that. If you fell short of that, you didn't have to fill out a form. You didn't have to do anything. We know those folks that fell short of that, and you will be automatically bumped up to that level or given the opportunity to bump up to that level if you took no trades. If you took a trade that you traded a portion of a BNB, you will be bumped up because you've already traded that BNB. If you traded no BNBs, you got no trades, you executed no trades, then you will be given the opportunity to buy at that price of what that BNB was at that day and get the tokens at that day's that price. Given that we're at a $31 million market cap, that would probably be a pretty smart move on your part, but that's up to you. Right? But you will be given every opportunity to get in. So we know the people that couldn't execute trades because you guys filled out the form. We do know the people that did execute the trades but didn't get high enough. Okay. So those are the 2 options. And I want to state that one more time for clarity. If it was a technical problem, you must have filled out a form for us to know about that. If you had no technical problems, you took all 4 trades, but you didn't get enough tokens because you were on the bottom of the curve, we're going to bump you up. Those are the 2 scenarios, okay? And those are the only scenarios at this point, and that will ever be. Okay, so there are only 2 scenarios. All right, Deb.
all right, excellent. Let's see if there's any more on. Mine showed success, so I didn't know I had a problem. I'm not sure what that means. Let's see. Are Trust Wallet and MetaMask considered 2 wallets? Marie, it depends. If you're using Trust Wallet and you have it connected through your MetaMask, so you're using MetaMask as a window into your Trust Wallet, then that's 1 wallet, but some people do have a Trust Wallet and some have a MetaMask wallet, two separate wallets. So I'm not really sure what your question is about.
Oh, and Deb, let me answer one question. If you filled out the form and you didn't get an email, it means we didn't have a problem with your portion. The only people that got emails are the ones that we couldn't identify completely. Okay.
Yeah.
So not
And,
everybody.
and by the way, I just want to say it. If you saw your name on that list, please, guys, a lot of those were actually resolved. So we do know that. So we got this though. I promise we got this. Let's see. I'm late to the party. So sorry if this has already been discussed. View question on token drops when you expect the NSI for those who were on the low end of the curve. So you did talk about that already, Doug? You
Very
Yes.
clearly.
okay? Just want to make sure we already went through all
Just
that.
covered it. That's what we're talking
So
about.
you can
Yeah.
watch the replay immediately out on YouTube, you guys, because we are live on YouTube right now. Will I get a link when it's ready? When
Yeah.
everything is,
You'll get a notification of how to do it.
and guys, you gotta follow along in Telegram, right? So that's, we make so many announcements in Telegram. So if you're sitting back waiting for an email, your email server might be booting our emails. A lot of people don't get our emails. So
Yeah, and
please
I'm
pay
going to
attention
answer
to
that. Let
Telegram.
me answer that, Deb. If you're waiting for emails, guys, don't be in the blockchain space because no one in the blockchain space emails you except for centralized exchanges. Okay. It's not something, what we're doing here, no one else even does. No one else would have even attempted this, guys. They would have just said, hey, it's done. Sorry. See you guys later. So we're attempting to do something that no one else has even tried to do in this space. So in the crypto space, in the blockchain, you got to be diligent yourself. You got to keep up. You got to figure out, you got to pay attention. I know it's a lot, but to make the type of opportunity that's here, financial opportunity that's in the crypto blockchain space, I'm going to tell you guys, I believe it's worth it to pay attention, to keep up with things, because it can change your financial future forever, right? I mean, it can set you on a great path, but you got to pay attention. So there's not a lot of emails that are going to be sent out about a lot of stuff. That's why Telegram is there. We're working on some other communication methods, but emails are not. And I'm going to tell you guys why part of it is. Do you guys realize that most of your wallets that mention even crypto in them, most emails you get that mention crypto somehow end up in your spam folder? Okay. It's, I mean, if you go look, that's probably where they're sitting if you got any in crypto. So a lot of crypto emails end up in spam. Okay. So, and it's just not, I mean, go try to find customer service in a lot of crypto projects. It doesn't exist, right? This is a different space than the space that's, than other spaces that are out there, let's say. And so you do really need to keep up and do it. The best thing to do is just get your tokens and hold them. And then if you hear something about a claim, then go check and see if you've got the claim coming. If you do, you're going to connect your wallet. It's going to say, yeah, you got a claim coming. Claim those suckers as fast as you can, and then go sit and wait and sit back and just, oh, there's another offering there. Boom. I think maybe I'll participate in that. I'll do my own research and I'll jump in and I'll be a part of it. So, all right, guys. All right. What else we got?
Well,
Anything
can
else?
we put the Safified link wherever we're going to be? Can somebody put that in the chat?
Yeah,
Yeah,
did
we'll post it again.
Post
I
it
did,
again,
yeah, I'll
okay.
post it again.
We
Great,
can post
thank
it
you.
one more time. I think people said they couldn't grab it from the chat, but if you can't grab it from the chat, True Badger Nexus ecosystem on Telegram, you can join the chat and it is in there. That is actually right now the best way to communicate in the token space is through Telegram. Do not let anybody help you in Telegram. Don't let somebody send you a link in Telegram. Don't let somebody private message you in Telegram. However, you can go to the Telegram feed and you can get the information from it and make sure that you join it. Best way to join any social media, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, is not go there and search in Telegram or in Twitter or anything. It's go to the main website of the project. So truebadger.io or nSights DeFi Trader.io.
Mhm.
Go directly there, and right there will be the links to the social media. click on Telegram. It's going to take you directly to the right Telegram group, and then you can join that group. It's going to take you directly right to the Twitter group, and you can join that group. That's how I find social media. Guys, I never go to a social media site and search for the person I'm looking for. I go to their website, and then I link out to their social media. It's the safest and the best way to do it. And if anybody messages me through those mechanisms, I just delete them and throw them in the garbage. So that's just my thing, unless I message them first. And then if somebody messages me back, then we can have a communication. I'm sure there's some people who send me messages through Telegram who are sad and upset at me right now because I deleted their messages. But guys, I'm not going to get scammed, right? It's just that simple. I'm on a mission to be maybe one person in crypto that doesn't get scammed. But I don't think I have to be the only one. There's going to be two of us. Doug's joining me too. And that is not clicking on links. I got to tell you guys, if you text me a link to anything, like I got one from my sister, it says, Lois sent you a picture. I ain't looking at Lois's picture. Okay. I'm not clicking on a link, right? If it says, hi, Peter, this is Lois, and and there's a message there, I'll think about clicking on the link once I go and investigate, right? Do not click on links. Matter of fact, we had a lady the other day said she answered back. So she got a text from crypto.com and she gave them some information and they emptied out her account and actually went and emptied out her banking account through crypto.com. Crypto.com is not going to send you any text. Coinbase is not going to send you any text. None of these are going to send you any text, guys. Okay. You have to be safe.
Right. You might receive a push notification, right? You might receive a push notification, but not a
within
text
the app.
message.
Within the app, right? That's in the app.
That's totally different than a text message.
Not the text message. Guys, we've got to be diligent. We've got to be safe. I know we hit on this all the time. We almost sound like broken records. But, you know, it's time to stop the scammers. And the way we stop the scammers is through products that we're developing, like Safufied and other stuff that we're on developing. But the other way is for us to be so diligent that they can't scam anybody. And then they go, oh, this is not worth being here. The reason why they're here is because it's easy prey, because there's people that are so anxious. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to go back on my soapbox right here. Rushing to do something, the fear of missing out is the number one thing. That number two is greed. The fear of missing out and greed. Those are the two character flaws that the scam artist will use against you to steal your money. Impatience. They will use it to steal your crypto. Don't be impatient. Don't worry about what you miss, and don't be anxious about it. Be patient, be diligent. There will always be another opportunity for you to get involved with. Do not be fearful, be joyous, and be prosperous, because you do not let the criminals into your life. All right, Doug, you want to say anything on that, bud?
No, you're so right on, Peter. And guys, the space is worth it. Just do what Peter said. Be diligent. Just be cautious. The space is worth it. And you know, we teach things about how to protect. The staff teaches you guys. So do what they say. You'll be fine. That's it, guys. Thank you for being here. If you're new to our ecosystem, if you're new to NSI, welcome. You have found a treasure, and you are going to love what the future brings to you through us. And we appreciate you being here. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.